Hello world, and welcome to the North Carolina Transportation Museum. Now we're here on a special day today because it's almost Easter. Not only are we going to get to see the museum, but we're also going to get to ride the Easter Bunny Express here. So I'm going to take you on both of these, give you a little tour of the museum, and let you see what the train ride's all about. Now the train also has options for like the Polar Express and Thomas the Train as well. So I'm guessing they're pretty similar. Obviously, it's not going to be done up in Easter for the Thomas the Train ride, but you'll get the idea if you were going on one of those rides as well. So let's go check this thing out. So to start things off, this is where we've parked. You see my Jeep right there. We are going to get on the train right there, I think, and the museum is back here. I think we're going to do the museum first because we have about a 2-hour wait before the train. So first order of business is you have to come to the Barber Junction to check in if you've bought your tickets online. All right, after stopping at the Barber Junction, we have our tickets. So we're gonna head on over to the museum first and check that out, and then we will ride us a train later. So from what I can tell, it's like the entire grounds is practically a museum, but they also have buildings that you can go into, probably with some unique little like exhibits and things that you can look at. So that's where we're headed now, but I figured I would give you guys a little look at the grounds. It's a pretty big area. It's windy and it's looking like it might rain right now, so I'm a little worried that I didn't bring a jacket. But that's why we're gonna head on indoors to this Be Careful station, whatever that means. Oh, look at that. We have made it to the Be Careful station and found this sign right here that says the treat bag, crafts, and coloring sheet pickup is inside this building. Let's go in here and see what it's all about. Holy cow. This is crazy. I'm gonna have to show you guys all these classic cars here. I mean, these things are antiques. Wow. I did not know that this was gonna be like this, did you? And this looks, holy cow, there's a Rolls Royce. Look at that. It's like an airplane hangar in here, isn't it? You know, I was honestly expecting this place to be full of trains. I know it says just Transportation Museum, so I guess cars are transportation, but in my head I was picturing that it would be just trains for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah, look at those Easter eggs in that car. What is this? A Model T Speedster. I bet that sucker was fast. Here's an old, what they say is a Pratt & Whitney Twin Wasp Museum. There's some landing gear from an airplane. Looks like we've left the car area and we're headed over to the airplane section. And this is really cool, guys. How much did we pay for tickets?
$14 a person, but that was because we got the train ride with it. I think it's cheaper if you just get the museum.
So if you guys didn't hear, she said $14 per person, and that included the train ride. If you just wanted to come here and look at the museum, it's probably going to be a little bit cheaper than that. I'm going to put the link to their website down below so you guys can click on that and see what it is at the moment that you are wanting to come here. Now, I do want to remind you guys that we are from the Charlotte area and we do a lot of North Carolina events like this and museums, and we just get out a lot here in North Carolina. And if you are from this area and you like seeing stuff like this from the area, you might want to hit that subscribe button. Old Harley here and a Studebaker. Man, I don't know what it is about Studebakers, but I absolutely love them. I mean, they just have that like old school flair to it. Like, look at the headlights and the fins on the back. You do not get styling like this from newer cars. Now, I would say my Jeep, I'm a little partial to my Jeep. so I guess I'm a little bit biased, but I feel like the Jeep has one of the coolest looking styles to it on the road today. It's shaped like a brick, not very aerodynamic, but man, it has some flavor to it. Look at this thing, a New Yorker. Now, one of my other favorite cars past a Studebaker would be a Lincoln. I think this Continental is super cool. I like the ones that were convertibles that had suicide doors on them. I thought they were pretty neat. All right, now these were nice. This one back here looks like the Rolls Royce of their day. It's got headlights. Somebody tell me, I mean, were those like torches? I mean, certainly they're not electric, right? I don't know, I may sound stupid right now. Somebody help me out in the comments. Now, I don't even know what to call this right here. Like, is it a train? Is it a car? Yes. There goes a sneak peek to the train I think that we're riding. It has Easter stickers posted up on the windows, so I think that actually is the one we're riding. It's kind of cool. It says Norfolk Southern on the side. Man, I wish I would have caught this coming in. Oh, look at that. It's like a politician's car or something, a Cadillac. Looks kind of presidential, but I don't know. There's no sign up talking about it for me to know. So we've made our way over to the Bob Julian Roundhouse. And this is not your normal Chuck Norris Roundhouse. You're not gonna get a flying roundhouse kick to the face. This is, I think, where they flip the trains around to go the opposite direction. It's kind of like they can turn the trains, you know, like it's like a big circle and they pull up onto it and it turns the entire train around to face the opposite direction. I was kind of surprised by this too. These trains are just kind of sitting out in the open for you to just kind of walk around. Like you can walk up and touch them if you want. Really cool. Duke Power. I didn't know Duke Power was that old. Look at that. And my wife's dad used to love Norfolk Southern, Norfolk, I don't know how you guys say it. And this one is a Piedmont and Northern. Never really heard of that. I'm not a huge train buff, but I will say this museum is pretty interesting. Inside the roundhouse, there is a little museum exhibit with some neat little artifacts here. Figured I would show this to you guys. A Union pin. Organizational medal, whatever that is. Railway Employees Burial Association. Huh. Now we're at a little roundhouse clerk's office here. And that is locked, so we cannot go in there. I was gonna go in there and punch a ticket to Albuquerque. This is a pretty cool little train here. Let's see what it's all about. It looks like a crane, maybe? Yeah, it says that it's a Southern derrick, a bunch of numbers, and a boom car. So here's some pictures of it when it was actually in service. Trying to get that glare out for y'all. There you have it. So we've stumbled into this little section at the Roundhouse, and it's talking about air balloons here. And pretty much there's an airplane here. I don't know if you guys know this, but the Wright brothers were from North Carolina. Looks like this is a little like recreation of their plane. Oh wow, look at this. They've got people's uniforms here. Captain Frank something's uniform. Captain Steve Hall's uniform. Virginia Lane's Piedmont flight attendant uniform. We're gonna head into building C now, and it is the master's mechanics office where there are wagon, wheels, and wings. Wagons, wheels, and wings. All right, let's go in here. Oh my gosh, this place smells like popcorn. Look at that bike, Krista. Look at this one with the spikes on it. That's pretty metal. It's called an ice bike. I'll show you that one more time. All right, let's head over here to this one. So I don't really know much about bikes, but I do know that when they put one behind glass, it must be something special. So hopefully that's the case here. Ohio Diamond Columbus Cycle Company. I have heard of the Chicago Flyer, I think. Maybe I'm thinking Radio Flyer. I don't know. Ferry Edward, I don't know, bunch of words there. Zoom in on that. A child's tricycle. Pedal powered and wooden. Could you imagine putting kids on this nowadays? It'd be lawsuits like crazy. My kid got a splinter. Child self-propelled cart. I guess they just turn those handles there and it makes the wheels turn. Man, those were the days, you know? Child's tricycle here. This is obviously a little bit newer. There's nothing really wooden on it, I guess, except for maybe the fenders. Do you call it fenders on a bike? After you exit the bike area, they got like a little gift shop here. So I'm not going to show you each and everything this gift shop has, but I just wanted you to know it was here. Hey, in the gift shop, they have snacks. I got me an RC Cola and some popcorn, and this was $2 even. We're headed out to ride our Bunny Express. Is that the name of it? Easter Bunny Express. And I will take a few shots of that, kind of give you an idea of what it's like, but I'm not gonna nowhere near narrate it like I used to, because I like to spend that time with my daughter. So I am gonna let you guys have some clips of that, and then I'll see you when it's over. Alright guys, that's gonna wrap things up here at the North Carolina Transportation Museum. I hope you guys enjoyed the train ride and the museum. There's definitely a lot more things you can see here. We didn't get to go through all of it, but trust me, you'd be here for hours, and our little one does not have that type of attention span. So we're gonna call it right now. We had a blast, and it's not that expensive at all. So if you're in the area of Spencer, North Carolina, I definitely suggest coming and checking this out. Alright y'all, thanks for watching. For now, it's game over.